Hi there. Let me share my screen first. So, do we have any data for today? Mm, for this fact, right? Yes. Yeah, we have two news at 10 a.m. Like two red folders and one orange folder, which is cat, right? So we have two. Yeah, basically we have two red folders at 10 a.m. today. Nothing much, but it seems a lot of red folders, but I don't think it's kind of not there. It's okay. It's okay for now. Let me hop into the screen and okay, I just want to delete this first. I want to go to weekly. How's that weekly expansion so far? So far, the weekly expansion, we are still electing off of this level, right? We are sweeping this level and we start to bottom. So these are all-time high, right? So the all-time high has been swept. One and two time getting swept. So let's drop all the way down. Take one previous week, 2 weeks low and one more low. Major low has been taken. The order block still respecting the body still stayed above. So we are about to be bullish higher time wise. So as soon as we from the daily perspective, as soon as we take out this low, just that liquidity sweep like low and low has been taken. And this is our order block from the daily perspective. This is our order block, right? So this is our order block. Change the state of delivery. This is the change the state of delivery. This is where the internal presence. So high probability level where you can expect the market to bottom. Liquidity, major liquidity plus order block. So that's the reason we're price heading towards this and this point. This is the perfect place for me to close the position straight. Exact place based on the its direction. Right after this level. Okay. Yesterday the low and low circle. Fine. Fair enough. I'll start to get higher. And let me check how it's going to be for the whole day. It's going to go up towards the previous day high, or it's just reverse its direction inside this range. I don't know. I just marked out the previous day high, which is very important for us. Previous day high, okay. Previous day high. So previous day high is very important. So previous day low has been taken. One more liquidity has been taken. Okay, this is the liquidity which we take to last day. The next candle take to clear up this liquidity, then I start to bottom. Beautiful. Okay. And we are like, wait a minute. So wait a minute. So there is a okay. Liquidity sweep, major liquidity one and two has been taken. And there is a high time frame order block, breaker, whatever it is. And it's giving really good, very nice swept. See the nice liquidity sweep. Start to rebalance higher. So there is the parameter which I have right here at 4 hour time frame. I'm just going to mark that out. I like to see what's going to happen here. I like to see what's going to happen here. For the range, we have the 4 hour gap. I like to see what's going to happen here. And after sweep, we displace higher and creating, so far it's creating a bullish level here. So going to daily time frame, this is my, let me assume the body. Let me see this. How about 4 hour? Yeah, this is our previous day high. Okay. What happened in 1 hour? So in 1 hour, okay, drops lower. As far as this liquidity taken, it's the 11 o'clock candle gives some pullback. The further swing it gives some pullback. Then it's drops down, and place already tapped this earlier, bro. The thing is, the place it's already tapped for the whole range. You have some internals, and this is a one of our it's already getting tapped. That's the reason why we can go for short here. That's what I'm not. This is where it's break these levels and we have the fair value and it's getting market open just getting tapped and just started trade lower right. So trade lower 11 o'clock candle, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock candle just swept the low. At this time the session overs. Trade back higher, give some pullback for the range, 50%, then it drops down, pullback, drops down, not get into this level, it drops down. As soon as we take this liquidity, this low and the major liquidity, we are inverting the fair value here and bullish value start to hold. We are in motion and start to trade back up higher. So we have the 4 hour fair value here, which is also a fair value gap in 1 hour. Let me see what's going to happen inside this page. Uh, okay, what about 15 minutes? So in 15 minutes, do I get any proper structure to see? Mm, So in 15 minutes, market open, straight back higher, swap this liquidity, we got to change the state of delivery. Next can take my targets, then I pulling back to that level. 75 DRT for the swing, for this is the range right. So DRT, then I start to sell off. We got to change the state of delivery, the last of close candles, break here, drops down towards this level, then pulling back. We got that inversion. We got the valley gap that holding. Trade back like 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 0 o'clock to maybe down to high. Okay, sounds fair enough, right? Telling of what about time frames. So if I want to take the whole swing, like this is the swing that gives the three kinds, we just want to take this whole swing or the whole swing where we are now. Uh, Mm, yeah. The place where I marked is 50 to 60, so it gives you another. That's something so good. Oh, that's 15 minutes. So what I'm saying in 15 minutes, brother. Does it make any sense? Mm, stop. So basically, what is my target? I can expect the price to reach this value, but I don't know whether it's going to flip or it's going to hold it. That's the case, right? So definitely see this is a drop. It's dropping lower, but it's rebalanced to this level. I'm not sure what is going to happen inside this thing because this is pretty crucial level to be this some sort of levels has been break and displaced. It's a pretty crucial level. I need to see focus on what's going to happen here. In 4 hour, in 1 hour, we do have the gaps. We have the beautiful inversion. Before it inverted this candle, we start to respect this candle. So we start to respect this, start this respect. So, on our perspective, bullish restart is expected. So at least we can expect the price to draw into this levels, right? So I have inside this way I have this level here. So inside this level, we could go for buy. So if it goes there, it can look for some sort of sell, but we have to be kind of confident in my draw. I don't know what's going on. Hmm. But I cannot say confidently. That's the thing. So for the sake of my knowledge, I am just backing out this out. Okay, for now, 1 hour travel again. It's aligned with this liquidity, but in 15 minutes, yeah, we have this liquidity plus travel again. Okay, and it's been to equal highs. So obviously, you can expect go higher. So in 5 minutes, yeah, in 5 minutes price, high, low. Just keep on printing higher, low, lower high, set higher, high, higher, low, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Now it's failed to make an extent of highs. Okay, that's one thing. For the whole string, we are at what? We are at nothing. We are at nothing. We don't have anything to say. Extend that string to sessions. What it opens, right? Session, expansion, London session. Uh, uh, so London session expansion to this point. So yeah, it's kind of expanding higher. So the sensation expansion to this point and the sensation expansion from this point. So let me see what's going to happen now. 10 o'clock we have the news and this leg we have the beautiful parallel here, but the thing is it doesn't make any sense to me at this point. If it make any sense, like there is no point for me to look up for this. We have the parallel but the premium for the whole range. For this thing, at least we could take this to this, could take from this to this, not delete this. So if you want to take this area from this area, what you can see here. So what you can see here, this is where we got this swing. This is the swing that break this low and back, and this is the swing that break this low. Should we take this? Should we take like this? No. Uh, uh, um, this is the one that we will break. I don't know what is going to be the valid one. Maybe this one. You can clearly see this one that's give the break. So this whole range like 15 minutes. At least we can convince ourselves to talk about this. Yeah. Market open, trades higher. That's a good signature. And just mark this out. Inside the same, we have the inversion holdings. This place higher, we have the parallel again. Please stop the trade up higher. Inside the 4 hour gap. That's something so good. Let me see what's going to happen next. The price inverted this gap, which means you could expect the price to reach this highs. It seems like if you take the buy side, sorry, sell side, and it's inverted and it's start going very strong. If it's inverted this candle, if it's break above this series of downward candles, we could expect some high prices at least to this high, at least to the previous day high, right? Yeah. On one, yeah, strong push, looking at strong push towards upside. Strong, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I didn't made a high, made a high, greater than the levels. Strong push, and the no matter 4 minutes, it's pushing like 35 points. 10 points, 10 points on contract, which means $50, but 10 points, 10 points. I kind of confused whether this is the points or this is just not this one. This one. Kind of confused whether this is the points. This is the points. Which is the points for me? I think this is ticks. This is points. This is point. This is ticks. Anyway, this is the one which I put my tool right here. Sorry. I put my tool right here. Put the stop loss. I want to put my stop loss here. It says 14. So just stick with 14. Just stick with 27. So that's what I want. That's what's point in this. 15 minutes, you have like liquidity taken. You have this liquidity taken. You have this gaps. So for this whole range, we are like around the 75 level. That's good. Going up to this level, we are at 75 level. That's good as well. Okay. Time is moving up this high, internal high, and we are at a 50% out of this low. So what is going to happen here? It's just the liquidities, it's going up towards the highs, towards the highs. What is going to happen, bro? Well, so far market is bullish. There's no point for me to count turn my ass into that. Just put this like 5 minutes candle open and strong close towards upside. Beautiful. Take the side. Yeah, to wait 1 minute. Yes. So we drop down to 1 minute. So we are right all this low resistance, right? We are right all this low resistance. It's low high, low high, low high, low high. You can clearly see it's in the lot of place extremely bullish and price moved all the way towards upside. Okay. And we are at the 4 hour 5 here and we it's not the tap to break it yet. So we are at the 4 hour 5 here and we take some sort of buy side liquidity right after the market open. Let me see what's going to happen next in 3 minutes. Because you don't consider the market open movements for it. It's most of them it's kind of manipulating it. Sometimes it's give the real movement, it's going higher, but you don't want it. Just wait for the market to get clear. If it's not, that's call it a day. Just call it a day. Don't try to predict the market open movement. See this first 30 minutes, it's gonna be manipulation, heavy manipulation. You don't get the proper structure, the price action, the fluctuation is going to be very high, highly fluctuated at that particular time. So we don't need to engage in the market at that particular time. Try to wait till the market gets calm, then try to place the entry. And yes, we have the beautiful range, like you are taking out of this USD land. Okay, negotiation high, right? USD negotiation high. It's good. Let me see what's going on. Take this high. Okay, higher. Like let me see though. Cannot predict anything. We have this liquidities right there with the liquidity high. We have these liquidities right there with liquidity high, and we are trading inside the 4 hour gap, which is also a 5 minutes gap, which is also a 15 minutes gap. So as you can clearly see previous dates, London high, Asian high, this, yeah, well, this, and this one is London high, and this one is Asian high. Yeah, Asian high, London highs. So it's a strong buy so far. There is no point of telling anything. So as of now, we don't need this. Just delete this for a moment. So yeah, almost probably getting tapped. It starts down. See this 1 hour. If it's flip this gap, we can expect some high prices, right? And we are trading inside a 4 hour, and there is no signature for the price to turn around. Just strong push towards upside. We have only 20 more minutes to see. The last 15 minutes, what is going to say, last 20 minutes of the month. Mhm. Sit like this, always sit like this, but don't come to the market close. Just don't keep your face very near to the market. Just keep the face like pretty distance. So you can see the market pretty clearly. I want to see whether my current shared my screen or not. Again, it's not shared. Right? Why it's not? It's not, I have to check every day. Because I explain a lot of things. I explain a lot of things. I analyze a lot of things. But end of the day, it's kind of make me feel bullshit. So for my beautifully bullish, market open to trade high, credit a new high, take all these liquidities and reach this level. Reach this level again with this breaker. Not exactly tap that level, bro. It's okay if I don't think about the perfections. Let's see, reach the gap. This high, reach the gap. What happened the next candle? So these are the liquidities getting marked. One, two, three. One, two, three. It's going to be extremely bullish because high time frames need to be bullish, right? High time frames wise I need to be bullish. Major liquidity taken price, take all this liquidity, follow the fair value gap still, and it started to expand higher, so it's better to go with high time frames. You need to go buy, strong buy. Just in the order flow, the breaker, everything's valid. 1 hour we got the inversion, we got the fair value gap, and its order flow is strong bullish and it's not at this level. So there is no point for me to look for sells right now. And it's created a very big fair value gap in 5 minutes right here. So I just want to mark the 5 minutes gap right here. What is going to happen here? Mm, But and I also wanted to delete this 4 hour candle. So we're gonna take this low and we are heading towards that gaps. Okay. We take this high and we are inside the fair value gap. So there's no point for me to mark it out. We created this bullish fair value gap in 5 minutes. 3 minutes, yes, we created that. 1 minute, yes, we created that. So we are heading towards the next candle. So 15 minutes, it seems super strong bullish. So if it's getting inverted, it's easy targets for this. These are all the low resistance liquidity. So I expect the price to run all this one pretty high, and this will be the major targets. And I don't know how it's going to run and all these things. Let me see and focus the market for now. So the 15 minutes candle closed. So next candle opens and it's closed, break and close above the strong close inside this range. There is no sweep, nothing. Let me see what's going to happen in the next candle. 3 minutes. Wait, 1 minute. I just marked the 5 minutes gap and just watching the price what's going to happen. Before this liquidity, this is the first liquidity for us. This is the first liquidity for us. This is the second. This third. These are the liquidity you can targets. First target should be at least the 3 high grade. Next for 9:45 candle, what's going to happen? Open a gap. Let me see what's going to happen here. So the fire, high breaking, high got blocks, it the parallel gap the next 15 minutes. What happened there? So as per this way, 1, 2, 3, it should break this low and be this. No, not a good phase, especially the double up so good. So next 15 minutes, it's basically respecting that gap. Knee, get up, right to side, beautifully respecting this gap. So far, that's nice. That's nice. Next 12 minutes, how it's when it drops down, or it's just get up high. And it's almost, bro, that's almost flipped the scandal, almost flipped the scandal, bro. So what you can see, it's already almost flipped the scandal. Strong expansion towards upside. It has a really good rejections there. So let's let this highway and targeting the next liquidity is a really high. But that's not the case because you cannot enter this kind of this is not my entry. This is not my what's the point? Buying at the top. I cannot buy at the top. I'm not a guy who's want to buy at the top. I want to buy at the bottom. If the price drops down to this level print any model, I can target that. That's a good entry. That's a good thing. If you buy at the premium to the top of this group, how good it is going to be. That's something you don't need to do. So 10 o'clock we have news, right? 10 o'clock we have the red folder. So if I'm even entering this price, if I put the stop loss at this low, this low, holy fuck. Beautiful body, see the bodies beautifully respected this level. So it's says that you can target this liquidity. It's recently formed liquidity. Mm. Don't liquidity. This is the first step of creating a beautiful things, beautiful body reactions. See that get up higher, we got a beautiful body reactions, nice reaction, and get up higher. Let me see, it's going to hit the target or what. But there is no proper context for me to buy this, bro. Market trade up, and how the hell I buy this and trade target this? It's not making sense. I never trade this kind of trades. Just because it's holding, it doesn't mean I can buy it. Right? If it drops down, I can buy it. I will just let for the major loss to take and just go for short. That's the optimal thing I could do. I can do. So it seems like it will expand towards this side. So start expanding. Yeah, start expanding. So it's greater fair value can break on that, right? So that's what I'm thinking, but it's kind of scary trade. Market open got a break. Boom. This is our first boom. Holding. Got a break. Next candle opens. Got a really nice rejection. See the bodies. Beautifully expect this level. As soon as it's break above this level, I entered. Stop at this low. Let it expect. I don't like to see it's coming back so low. And we're expecting that rush should do this and this and hide. Does that make sense? We already break this level and we already rebalance that level. Now the swing one, two, three, break the high, and we created a parallel over this breaker and we see the reaction of the body. It's really it's beautifully getting it's beautifully respecting this level. So I enter the position here, put the stop at this low, with the parallel up low, and expecting the price to take to the next liquidity zone. Is that right? As soon as it's created this gap, we are Try to make a clear this kind of place. Just wait for some more minutes how it's going to be doing. Going to take the bike side at least 9:45 to 10 o'clock delivery. It's going to take the bike side. Any bike sides like that. I will do it. Just so don't think too much. You don't need to think too much. You don't have to. Just wait for the pace to take some major levels and just place the entry only. It could play, bro. It could play. It could go to the target. It could flip. But the thing is, bro, I have some some knowledge about my model. I know how my model works, where it forms, how it's going to create, what kind of things needs to be done, and everything. So I just need to wait for the market to give it an entry opportunity. That's it. So if I'm stick with that model, I'm good. Most of the time, I'm going to be profitable. Think about yesterday. Two trades I planned. One it's worked, one it's missed. But it did hit my target. Got it? Honest to God. That's all I wanted. That's all I need to do. I don't want to do anything. So okay, we are getting into the next. Okay, the fair value that get inverted and change the schedule. The first inverted fair value plus this fair value. Nice rejection. Beautiful. We got what is going to happen here. With a higher, we got this tiny inversion. Last three series of download candles close below. It's inverted. We can place one contract and target lower price again. So hold on, trade up higher. We got this inversion. We got this change the state of delivery. Okay, but still we are holding out of this level. Let me see what's happening. What is going to happen? And here I inverted this candle and created uh, this is what we give the change the state of delivery and we inverted this candle. So technically yes, we could go for an entry. I would target this level. Target this level. Yeah, no, should go 957. Got another candle. News candle. Like, nice that. We got this inversion with this showing the state of delivery, and we got this inversion as well. So this this is a 50% level. This is a 50% level, and you have one parameter. Let me see what is going to happen. Because in 2 minutes we have the news, bro. Don't take the entry. Just mark this value out and see what is going to happen. So for the whole range, this is a weekly game level. This is navigated change in the state of delivery, inversions and everything. Let me see that it's going to hold the price and drop slow towards this level, at least for the whole range. Yeah, it drops slow. For the whole range, we can expect the price to trade into the 50% level at least, right? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't trade. Just wait and see. Might open straight higher. Is the first inverted candle pressure. Extreme premium fair value gap. We got inversions, inversions. We got this change in state of delivery. And price pull back to that fair value gap. So I entered my pushing here to the stop at the side, expecting the price drops down to this point. Drop down to at least this 500 inefficiency with equilibrium level. But we have the news in 1 minute. So let me see what's going to happen in 1 minute. If it flipped, we could target lower prices. Basically, to this point, where this is where we got the high tension fair. Let me see. How its performance so far. It seems like respecting. Seems like respecting, but it's okay. This point we should enter. But I'm just waiting. Why I'm waiting? Just 10 o'clock news. Boom. 10 o'clock news. What's going to happen? Will it respect the pre-buyers or it just stop there? 10 o'clock. ಹೌದಾ ತಪ್ಪು ಇಲ್ಲ
ನೀವು 855 ஒரு ட்ரேட் எடுத்துங்க.
இருக்கு அந்த ஒரு ட்ரேடுக்கு மட்டும்
855 ட்ரேட் எடுக்கல.
it will be trading.
எல்லாத்தையும் செக் பண்ணேன். அதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பஸ் விட்டு 9:30 கிளம்பும் வீட்ல இருந்து.
இப்ப ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டீங்க.
நேத்து நைட் ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம். இப்போ வந்து பேர் டினைட்னு வந்துச்சு.
மெயில் பண்ணி பாரு அவங்களுக்கு.
எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட்ல அட்டாச் பண்ணி லைவ் எக்ஸிகியூஷன் எல்லாத்தையும் மெயில் பண்ணேன். 8:50 நான் ட்ரேட் எடுக்கல. 8:50 ட்ரேட் வந்துச்சு.
அவங்கள்ட்ட அது ஒரு பிரச்சனை டிலே பண்ணுவாங்க.
கேவலமா பண்ணாங்க. அசிங்கமா பண்ணாங்க.
8:55
8:50 நம்பிக்கை கூட இல்ல.
8:50 ட்ரேட் பண்ணியிருந்தா கூட என்ன பிரச்சனை நியூஸ் இல்லையே.
இஎம்ஐ நியூஸ் ஏதோ ஒரு அட்டாச் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அதுல இல்ல ஏன் முட்டா பசங்க பார்க்க மாட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டு சும்மா அந்த கேம் ஆடிருக்காங்க. நேர்ந்த எல்லா டேட்டாவும் இருக்கு. நான் என்ன ட்ரேட் எடுத்தேன், எப்படி எடுத்தேன், என்ன எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணது எல்லாமே இருக்கு. மட்டும் பண்ணலாம் வைப்போம்.
கோமா பெஸ்ட் போகுது. ட்ரேட் பண்ணுவானுங்க பட் பாரு ப்ரூஃப் அனுப்பிச்சுடு அவ்வளவுதான்.
காசு இருக்கா?
என்கிட்ட $16 தான் இருக்கு. நான் கூட $30 இருக்குன்னு வச்சுட்டு இருந்தேன். நான் இவனுக்கு $20 அனுப்பணும்ல, அப்ப அக்கௌண்ட்ல 16 தான் இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு தான் செக் பண்ணேன். ஏன்னா நம்ம $30 வச்சிருக்கோம்னு நினைச்சா 16 தான் இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தா நான் இவங்க அனுப்புனது 20, பட் என் அக்கௌண்ட்ல 16 தான் இருக்கு.
எப்படி
அது எப்படியும் -$3 இருந்துச்சு.
எனக்கும் -$4 சபரின்னு உங்க பேர் வந்துச்சு.
சம்திங் பாரோ பண்ணி அனுப்புன மாதிரியா என்ன தெரியல. அப்புறம் நீ திருப்பி அனுப்பணும்னா அந்த போனோம் போயிடுச்சு. திருப்பி $16 போட்டது. $16
எனக்கு ஒரு $5 கொடுக்குறீங்களா?
ஓகே.
வீணா காசுல எது வந்துருச்சாங்க தெரியுமா?
நான் சொன்னாங்க
ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் வந்துருச்சு.
என்ன சொல்றேன் ப்ரோ? மெயில் வந்திருக்குமா? மெயில் வரணுமா?
மெயில் நான் உள்ள செக் பண்ணிட்டேன் ஒத்துக்கிட்டு. சரி அனுப்புறீங்களா? நான் வந்துடுறேன். ஆமா. ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க ப்ரோ. ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க. அனுப்பாதீங்க. என் அக்கௌண்ட் 0ன்னு காட்டுச்சு. மைனஸ் எவ்வளவுன்னு தெரியல.
ப்ரோ என்ன ப்ரோ இங்க வந்து நியூஸ் ஒரு எஃபெக்ட்டுமே காட்ட மாட்டேங்குது. நியூஸுக்கு பயந்துட்டு இருந்தேன். இந்த அஞ்சு கூட எடுத்துருக்கேன். சூப்பரான இன்டர்வியூ.
மைனஸ் 51 டாலர்ஸ் சார்.
எல்லாரையும் பார்க்க ஏன் எடுக்கல? Feels like a nightmare, I'm sure.
மைனஸ் 59 வருது. அனுப்பாங்க.
நான் எப்படி போவேன்?
இன்னொரு வயசுல கார்டுல காசு இருக்காது பாக்குறேன்.
Bye, see you. Equilibrium is the first item to get your market opens, trades higher. You can clearly see this first break in 1 minute and the first inversion, first break in 1 minute and to the extremely premium level. Let's start to give some sort of informations, which is that tiny inversion and the last series of close and it's closed below, which created a fair value of nice displacement. This is also inverted. So there is no point for me to think this trade whether it's going to play out or not. Next candle pull back to that fair value gap to this 50% level. We got the fill at the 50% level of this inversions plus this fair value gap. And yeah, basically it rebalances to this fair value getting tagged, and we inverted this value with respect to the 50% level and started drops down to the exactly the 50% level. And if that 50% level, it start to use some reactions. Wow. The next 4-hour candle, let me see what's going to happen next. So we could expect that trade lower, show something, then it's go high. Because it's pretty much inverted, but it's not exactly inverted. Going swept, good for strong push towards upside, and it's pretty much inverted, but not exactly. Okay, in 1 hour, we are trade it all the way up towards this fair area, and you can really see it's respecting. See the body, it stayed below. So break right. See it's respect. 15 minutes straight up. 9:30 to 9:45. Speed. Next candle. Respecting this level so far. So beautifully. If it's getting inverted, I can expect the price to go drop slower. Maybe it's this slow. This sets the high time frame like that. But I want to see what's going to happen here. It's a beautiful reversal, bro. 9:30 to 9:45 was a beautiful levels. So the 9:47 like holding drop higher trade inversion, change the state, inversion, pull back to that what? Further range pull back to the 50% level to this fair value here, to this consequent improvement. So we entered, put the state stop at high. And what's my risk correlation here? As soon as we enter here, stop at that high. And target would be the opposite fair value there, especially this. There's a 7-4. So 1:1 is basically achievable for this trade. It's 1:1, easy 1:1 at level point stop, 13 points. Already got it. So for this whole range, I should take some cautious again. This is where I entered. So equilibrium also it's met that equilibrium level. I take some cautious that comes to 1.43. I just want to take some cautious here. As soon as its low has been broken, we can move the stock to this one. It drops lower, trade back higher. Nice respect, nice respect. As soon as it's below this low, we can technically move the entity to break even. Uh, I'll just put a stop at this side. Reduce the risk by 50%. And let's drop slower, break this level, boom. One more time, equilibrium level. Let me see how it's gonna work. What is going on in high time frames? What is going on in high time frames inside this range? Go up, step, drop slower. Okay. 15 minutes getting tapped, 5 minutes getting tapped. What about 15 minutes? 15 minutes, boom. 15 minutes, it's open up this gap. So I just want to mark out the 15 minutes gap for a moment. So this is a 15 minutes gap. Market open, break, and close above this range as well as reach this spot. Explains a model, drop into the 15 minutes value gap, 5 minutes, 3 minutes value gap. Beautiful. So for the whole range, we are at the equilibrium level. Did I find anything valuable here at 1 minute? I think I think that scared me to get off of the market. Nice drop though. Nice drop. Beautiful. Beautiful level. We got this tiny inversion showing the state with big displacement. Last is break with a displacement. Pull back to that level. We enter. As soon as we stab this barrier, we enter. Put the stop at the sign and expect the continuation to be slower. As soon as it reaches the 50% level, we are out. We are taking partials like we are taking some partials and movement into break here. Movement into, for example, here. And movement into break here. So now we are technically break here. Don't think too much. That's not too much. High tension wise, we are breaking out of this level with strong displacement and it's open up this gap and market 10 o'clock opens. The pen drops lower. So did I find anything to see? Okay, it's for the range, it drops down to the equilibrium level. That is where it started displace higher. Delete this and delete this. And that holding the plug got ran through, pull back to that machine after that relevant and started high. Drop down to the equilibrium level. That is where it started display so strong. Right? See the strength of the bias. As soon as it's reached the equilibrium level, we break this high, displays higher. Take this internal, this is internal for this market maximum, this or internal. If this fellow getting inverted, we should go for some sort of entry. Yes, this is a good entry model. Then let me see. So it drops lower. We rebalance. As soon as it reaches the 50% level, let's give some pullback. Go on sweep the internal. This is the internal for the range. Change the state, internal swept. What is going to happen inside this range? That's the most important thing, right? Break this high, created a gap. Let me see. What is going to be the let's fair enough. Get inverted and not enter one contract. Okay, we need to do the full. So one entry stop should be at this simulation 25, and as soon as you break this level, you could target this. Yeah, bro, it's market maker sell model. We got to change the shit up delivery. Internal spread, we got the beautiful inversion. Let me see it's created a parallel gap or what. Beautiful entry. My 53 point my stop. Let me see how it's gonna work. If it stopped out, it stopped out. Can't do anything about it. Nice entry. What I'm targeting. At least with these gaps. So you got it created a parallel gap. As soon as it's break this low, my trade management should be as soon as it's break this low. I need to see that efficiency. If it's swept out, it's a break the low. So good. I like to see how it's going to break here. So so I could think something like that. So it's created a parallel gap as well. So it's swept that internal inverted parallel gap and it's created a bearish parallel gap. We are so good so far. I like to see how it's going to break this level. Then we could expect the for a whole range. If if it's break this low, we can expect the price to drop down to this space, right? Let me see, man. No, the one contract thing is really good, bro. It's literally take away my emotions so well. I'm not, I'm not, I'm not thinking of anything bad. So I want to do one thing, like okay, this, yeah. Put the entry in points, percent points, ticks. If it is points, how it will be? I put 10 points top, and my target would be didn't put any targets, right? So okay, don't put any target, just manage the trade. Let it see let it be like what is going to happen inside the sale. That's it. So is there anything for me to look at? It's really good rejections, bro. Good rejection. Try to see what will happen here. Go to minutes, right? If we mark this 5 minutes gap, so this should be my first take profit and move entry my break even. The second take profit be so lower. So, so my short is right there. My stop loss would be at this side. Maybe target would be that penny track. This would be the target. Right. If I expect the whole reversal. If not, I would expect at least to discount. Which is fair enough. One is doing one right. 1.53. I want to see how it's going to what is yeah. So I personally don't like this speed. So I just want to wait. Wait. Why? I genuinely don't like to see the speed. Okay. Let it see. Because I like to see a candle close and body break below this low, but it's unfortunately it's not the case. So as soon as I identify this V, this reaction I close. I just blame it. I don't like to see it. So if this inversion, which is technically strictly below low highs, where let me see what's going to happen. Don't get panicked, just be patient. Inversion is change the state of delivery which will show something. So we are respecting this level. That's a good signature. Pull back, we are respecting this level. So as of now, we are good. So the decision which I made is good or bad. That's the thing. That's the thing. Just I like don't like to this speed. It's that rebalance, nice respect of this level. So so I'm out. There's no point of re-enter this trade. It's over. I just need to see that what's going to happen next. This for the whole range, 50% level, trade by fire, spread, top storms, free. If we get the inversion, if we get this inversion, if we get the change state ability, then the draw would be higher. So we are technically trapped, pretty much getting trapped here. That's it. So we are like beautiful. We are not yet. Not yet. Wait for the change state ability. As soon as I get the candle close above, I will enter the limit or inside this range. So we could do target high prices. What happened? I open trade back trade I drops down to the 50% level, pull back to that level, pull back, tops lower. I don't like to see the sweep. So unfortunately it gives the sweep, but I don't like it, right? No block, sweep the high, we got the inversion. I don't like to see any sweep here. I like to see the body close. But it's swept the low, it's instantly reversed. So I close the position, put very quickly, cut it out, cut that entry. Let's see what's going to happen. So far it's nothing. It seems pretty much inverted, but it's not actually. Waiting for the change the state of delivery, like the body close above this level. It's web okay. I like to see the body close above. Then it's a market maker buy model. It's either range, 50% market maker buy model. We can target this high and this high and this high. But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting. So we are not displaced with that high. So yeah, I'm going to tap all this gap. We are break this level. We are going to expect this. Can you don't panic, don't get angry. Just wait. I really want to see a change the state ability and this place when only good. So I expecting this as a buy model and a target in higher places. Otherwise, it's just nothing. Mm, okay, now I'm interesting in the for the longs here. Okay, we gotta change the state. Wait for the fair value gap or that something else so we can enter. So no, I'm pretty interested in this. So what you can see, trade going out, it was in the low, high, low, shit, inversion, we to change the set of lyrics. Now it's 3 minutes is pretty good. 1 minute I like to see any kind of file I created here. So all of those. Yeah. Come on, bro. That's right. Mm, no, fine, long, inversion, change the state of believing. Beautiful. Okay, okay, but I don't get any file I get to enter. So I'm just avoiding the center. That's it. Could created a displacement with Ferrari around this level, that would be a great trade since it is not printing anything for me, so I just don't want to engage in it right now. So it's drops lower, trade back higher, okay, trade back higher, okay, look next, ends with the high, trade lower. Think about it, bro. That's why I'm avoiding this. Even though I get to change the state of delivery, I just want to see something like this, like this. Let's see the change the state of the good in a good efficient. Speaking that high, okay. Can delete this and use the first dimension. Let's put it like this. So we are the change state. First internal inversion, sweat, we expecting higher basis, but what happened? We go up, split the high one more time, we had a big displacement. Big displacement. It drops lower, up, down, more displacement higher. 7 minutes. Nothing, brother. Expect the high, but it's not actually. Oh, no. What does that mean? You got a state, change the state, drops down, and we get this inversion. You got the inversion? What I'm waiting for? Waiting for to create a file value, print that, or at least a file value at 3 minutes, sleep, 1 minute. Let me see it's create a file value that way. Okay. So it's that change the state, pull back, with this animation. Yeah, man. Very nice. Very nice. So if it's getting out, we are okay. I wish it's okay to go. It's okay to slip it up. Well, gap man, which is very important, right? Bro, for this again, we pull back the 50% level, we already give the changes to it. We, okay, that's good. Stop at this low, targeting USD. So risking 12 points, trying to take 40 points. That's good. Reason market open, trade up higher, drops lower, 50% level, print a low, print a high. We got a speed and we got the inversion, change the state of delivery, pull back, and we got a really nice inversion with the fair value gap. So I entered here, stop at the low, and I expect and with limit order. So I'm expecting the price to trade above this high in order to go break even. So this is my break even point. As soon as price break this high, I will break even the trade and expect the trade to take this, and this PSD high is my prime target right now. So 40 points. So one contract, 40 points means how much I risking. I need to check the rate. How much in coins? Ticks. It's 50 ticks, 102. Okay. Now I need to put this. Buy that. Buy. Just start it here. It just start loss. With low targeting this. Okay, so here it's ticks. This is points. Okay, this is ticks, points, percentage. You got it. So what I wanted to see it's break even level. Okay. So this is my break even level. So if it's not comes to the break even point and it's I can put this body down. Okay. So if it's not hit the break even level and it drops down and inverted and completely goes against me, that's okay, we're all good. We are bullish and we push higher, top down to the 50% level and we created a market buy model and we got this inversion. I can enter here, but I waited. So it's as soon as it's take that high, it drops down. Beautiful pullback for this swing. And we got a really nice inversion with this bullish fair value gap. So if it's not worked, it's not worked. That's it. Good range, good model, good trying to get some continuation with the limit orders. Let me see. It's as soon as they can close a boss sweep, whatever it is, I break in the trade. If it's not, the loss. Can't do anything about it. So chart preferences. Mm, one contract is fucking amazing, So dollars in terms of dollars, how much I'm okay. I planning to take $200 by risking $50. That's a good risk ratio, bro. I'm planning to risk $50 to take to secure at least at this case it would be 133, at least 1:2. So I'm expecting with the highest my target. Let me see how it's gonna work. If it's not work, market is not good. So we just walked away. Good push, 20 minutes. Every higher time frame power getting tapped. We got the market buy model. And we still hesitate to break this high. That's the problem for me. Yeah. So see that. Change the state, inversion, drops low, one more time inversion, inversion, inversion. So I expect the price to trade higher at least to this high by sorry, break even level. So I could break on the trade. So at this point, it would be like easy on its one. At this level, it's honest to two. This level is honest to three. So what I'm risking, I'm trying to make double the money. So that's okay. It's okay. I don't think about the money, I don't think about the dollars. I just want to make sure the percent is clean. So I'm just going to here. If you want to put the 10 points, okay. I don't feel it. I'm risking 10 points and trying to catch 40 points. So 10 points on contract, which is $50. That's good. So I'm risking 10 points trying to make 40 points. Okay, two entries, done for the day. Just have to have it. Okay, it's not going to pass. Slower, finish stage. That's right up there. Two trades done, reverse done, finish on contract done, no payment done, sorry, done. Emotions, good, got confident, 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 confident. At this point, you can make a call